benchmarks. When working with fractions, we have three key benchmarks. We have 0, we have 1/2, we have 1 whole. Okay? How do we know that a fraction is close to 0? Well, a fraction would be close to 0 if the numerator is far away from the denominator. So 1/8 we would estimate to 0. I could also say 2/10 would be close to 0. My numerator is far away from my denominator. And I want you to picture a number line where we have 0, 1/2, 1 whole. Anything that's close to 0 is going to have a numerator that's far away from our denominator. Now I'm going to go to the other end of the spectrum. We know a fraction that's equivalent to a whole, that your numerator is the same as your denominator. So for a fraction to be estimated to a whole, you're going to have a numerator that is close to your denominator, like 7/8. If you ate 7/8 of a pizza, you almost ate a whole. Your numerator is close to your denominator. Maybe I'm using fifths. 4/5 is close to a whole because our numerator is close to our denominator. We would place that close to 1 on our number line. Now let's go to a half. A half, if I'm still here, let me erase these, is when your numerator is almost half of your denominator. Here, 4/8 is equal to 1/2 because my numerator is half of my denominator. But what would be close to 1/2? 3/8. So if I see 3/8, 3/8 is almost 1/2 because 3 is almost half of 8 because we know 4/8 is equal to 1/2. So when your numerator is almost half your denominator, we would make that benchmark 1/2. So if I had 6/11, where would I place that on my number line? I would place that almost near the half mark because 6 is half of 12, but this fraction is 6/11, so 6 is almost half of 12. So your key benchmarks here are 0, 1/2, 1 whole. 0 when your numerator is far away from our denominator. 1/2 when your